Hey, it's Johnny Grube from wildmantraining.com. Talking a lot about the decay of this country. The big difference. It's been a big social experiment. We've been fucking fooled. 30 years ago, we were stronger, physically and mentally. Today, with every advancement, all technology, we are physically and mentally weaker. It's been by design. The kids today, the millennials, were filled with propaganda from day one. And the fucking parents are too fucking lazy to pay attention to what the kids are being taught in school. Okay? No one's paying attention. There's no way that this generation can be more mentally ill than societies that came up harder. Easiness, fucking leisure, causes this mental and physical decline. We got more people in the gym, we got more fucking technology, and we are weaker than ever before. Men didn't used to go to the gym. They didn't have to. They worked fucking hard. Trash men fucking actually lifted fucking steel trash cans that were like 55-gallon drums. It was nothing for my dad when he's a furniture mover. My dad was a furniture mover, drive tractor trailer almost all his life. It was nothing for him to strap a 400-pound refrigerator to his back and climb it up steps. They were a lot heavier back then in the 70s than today. Hell, even when I bought my house in the early, I think it was 1993, my first house, I didn't have a refrigerator. I went to the local appliance store, didn't have a pickup truck. I asked to borrow their hand truck. I hand trucked it back to my house 7 fucking blocks, up and down curbs. Who's going to fucking do that today? We had men back in the day, back 30 years ago, nobody wanted to hear him complain. Nobody complained. If there was a man out there who was a blue-collar worker, guess what? He got up and went to fucking work. You know why? Because if he didn't fucking work, he probably wasn't going to get fucking paid. He wasn't going to complain about his injuries or his soreness because nobody cared. He had a family to take care of. That was his fucking job. While his wife stayed home and raised his fucking kids. And I can guarantee you, his wife or their wives didn't have fucking tattoos. I can guarantee that. And they probably weren't on any kind of medication to stop them from being psychotic. Today, every man, even I don't give a fuck if they're a competing strongman, bodybuilder. These guys cry and complain all the fucking time, want to brag about their fucking injuries. It's an honor. I got an injury in the fucking gym. You know, I think back and, you know, I just couldn't imagine when this country, let's just say the Civil War, or the Revolutionary War, any of the wars, can you imagine? These fucking guys were injured. They weren't going home. If they were going home, they were dead. They were all fucking shot the fuck up, beat the fuck up. But they had to keep going and fighting. Today, guys get the sniffles, can't get the fuck out of bed. They want their fucking girlfriend or wife to fucking bring them hot soup. Man, I never asked my fucking wife to bring me shit. Well, then again, I don't get fucking sick. Because if I'm in my bed and I can't get out, I died. Me and my wife been together 30 years. I've never not been able to get out of my fucking bed. If I'm laying in my bed, my wife has to come to me, I died. That's the way it used to be. Today, nope. They get the sniffles. And if they don't have a girlfriend, they call their mom, and their mom will bring them over stuff and take care of them. This is fucked up. This is fucked up. We got all fucking, these women today are taking, I don't know how many, almost every woman, I don't know about my kids, I don't really know because they got their own lives, but most women are on some kind of antipsychotic drug. Why is that? Why? Because they've been fucking fooled into believing that they are mentally ill. Okay? They are not mentally ill. They are just a product of a fucking weak and decaying society. Men don't want to fucking get women no more. They don't know how to date. They're reading books. They're reading books for men that probably were never even laid in high school. Never. I mean, just look at them. I mean, they got these things called the manosphere and everything. Hey, man, I hope it helps out some of these guys. And I've talked about Jordan Peterson. Jordan Peterson? Okay, he's got good stuff. He's a psychologist. Okay? Well, somebody told me once, if you got the tools, but you don't use them, do you really have the tools? He's got stuff. He's putting it out there. But yet it doesn't work on him. He wound up becoming addicted to drugs. Well, I don't understand. And yet people follow him. Then you watch people out there following all these influencers. I couldn't even imagine following. That sounds so fucked up, following an influencer. I don't even have Instagram. And I can guarantee there isn't anybody on fucking any of those things that I'm going to follow unless it's a success-oriented or a... believe me, it ain't ever going to be a fitness influencer. It's going to be a person that's going to... that's got his shit together. Okay? They're the people I want to pay attention to. Just because you're a fucking fitness influencer, you know, I just think that is such a horrible word. And this is what men are following today. Oh, I got to follow this guy, and I got to have a six-pack abs. What the fuck for? If you're just going to be fucking laying in bed when you get the fucking sniffles, or you fucking need, or you can't get a girlfriend, what the fuck good is it? You know, I see these guys out there, they got these podcasts and everything, and they talk about how they were fat growing up, and they were men, they were fat, and they couldn't get a woman. Now they're all lean, mean, and now they're getting women, banging women, they're millionaires and things like that. I'm like, you know what, great. I didn't have that fucking problem. Sorry, I grew up as an athlete. I was a kid, I was an athlete. You know? I never had a problem. I would have never thought I had reading a book on picking up women. Nope. No, man, it's just the way it was, man. We grew up that way, you know. Me, it was fighting, fucking, and training. That's all I really cared about as a teenager. I wanted to, I like to have a little bit of, like to scrap, like to fuck, and I like to train. It was just something that came natural. Today, men aren't like that. Nope. We had bullies 20, 30 years ago. Today, there's no bullies. Bullies had a place, okay? Bullies made you stand up. Made you get stronger. Taught you how to fucking get past adversity. Today, a word will throw somebody into a fucking actual fucking seizure. One word will throw someone into a fucking seizure that they need fucking psychological help. If we have any chance, we need to get the fuck outside. We need to start fucking acting like a man, start picking up heavy shit, start working fucking physically, I don't give a fuck. Get out in the fucking sun, carry fucking rocks. You gotta get stronger. We got to become more physically and mentally strong. Okay, we got to stop. I mean, if there's a man out there that's drinking soy lattes, we're actually going to Starbucks and buying a $5 coffee, you're fucking lost. And I can guarantee, if you're drinking a $5 latte, you're not getting women. You're reading those fucking books. You're reading books from somebody like, I think his name's Rollo Tomasi. That guy can't be more effeminate. Put him and Jordan Peterson, I've talked about this, him and Jordan Peterson in a slap fight. I'm not sure who would win. But neither one of these men, to me, I would take any advice from. I mean, but I know he's helped a lot of people. Has it really? How can it help people when the master, the guy they're following, it doesn't work for him? When they see him being weak, that gives them an excuse to be fucking weak. Oh, well, look, Jordan Peterson, he's got this and that, and he's done all this, and he took drugs. It can happen to anybody. No, it can't. It can happen to weak-minded people. Just because you are a psychologist does not mean you are not a emotionally weak person. It just does not mean that. You can know everything. You can read all the muscle fucking magazines you want. You can read you can follow every fucking fitness influencer. You could read every fucking powerlifting journal. Doesn't mean you're fucking strong. If you can't fucking get out of bed in the morning because you hurt yourself, are you really strong? Oh, you'll say you're strong when you're in working order. But if you can't get out of bed, or you're constantly in pain, are you really strong? Man, these are things you got to think about. If we want to change this around, we're going to have to start taking fucking back what fucking men used to fucking do. They used to fucking work hard. They said what they wanted to say. They weren't afraid to get in altercations. They weren't afraid to talk to women. Try it sometime, man. Try it. Later.